Hello friends, today in this video we will discuss few questions from the chapter The Little Match Girl by Hans Christian Andersen, and through these questions we will try to understand the chapter as well. And if you want this PDF, you may join me on my Telegram. Link has been given in the description box. So let's start. This is your first question. Which day of the year was it in the story? It was terribly cold, it snowed, and it was nearly quite dark. It was New Year's Eve and the night was freezing cold. So through this answer you can understand that this is winter time and especially New Year's Eve. So the night was very freezing cold. Let's see the next question, number 2. Describe the condition of the girl. The little girl was bareheaded and barefoot in the freezing cold, as she had lost the slippers she had worn which belonged to her mother and were too large for her. Her feet were quite red and blue from cold. So you can see that the little girl was bareheaded, means there is nothing on her head, and barefoot. She had her slippers of her mother which she lost, and it was also too large for her, and just because of this her feet become red and blue because of the cold. So you can see that the condition of the little girl was very dangerous, as it was very cold time and she has nothing to wear. Question number 3. Had she managed to sell any matches? Therefore the answer, nobody had bought anything of her the whole livelong day. No one had given her a single farthing. It means that she was unable to sell a single piece of matchstick from her side. Now see the next question, number 4. Why could the girl not go home? How did she try to keep herself warm? The little girl did not dare to go home, for she had sold no matches and could not take home even a penny of money. Her father would certainly beat her for earning no money. She thought of lighting her matches to keep herself warm. If you read the chapter, you can understand what was happening in the story. She was beaten by her father if she not sold any matches. She was only loved by her grandmother. She had not sold any matches, and for that she could not earn a single penny of money, and she will not go home until she not earned something. What she did for protecting herself from the cold, she thought of lighting the matches. Now see the next question, number 5. Describe her home. Her home was in as poor condition as her. It was almost as cold at home as on the street, because they had only the roof to cover them. They lack adequate woolen to keep them warm. There also the wind howled through the cracks, although the largest holes had been stopped up with straw and rags. Here you can see the condition of the little girl's house. The house of the little girl was poor as her. There is only the roof to cover, no adequate woolen cloth to keep them warm. There were cracks on the wall, and there were also some holes on the wall which was stopped by straw and rags. It means that their house conditions were totally bad. Now see the next question, number 6. What did she imagine when she lightened the first match? When she lightened the first match, it seemed to give a warm bright light like a little candle. It was really a wonderful light. It seemed to the little girl that she was sitting by a large iron stove with polished brass feet and a brass ornament. How the fire burned, and it seemed so beautiful warm that the child stretched out her feet as if to warm them. Here you can see, if you read the chapter, that it was nothing but just imagination of that little poor girl, that if she burn a matchstick she will feel herself warm, and imagine that there is a stove, brass ornament, etc., which will keep her warm, and she go into her imagination as she stretch out her feet as well. Now see the next question, number 7. Why did the girl think that someone is dying? The girl thought that someone is dying because her old grandmother, the only one who had ever loved her and who was now dead, had told her that when a star falls, a soul was going up to God. Here you can see that she was told by her grandmother that if she saw a broken star, it means a soul going to God, which means someone is going to die. It was said to her by her grandmother. Now see the next question, number 8. Why did the girl make haste to light the whole bundle of matches? Answer. The girl made haste to light the whole bundle of matches, for she wished to keep her grandmother there, and the matches glowed with a light that was brighter than the noonday, and her grandmother had never appeared so large and so beautiful. She took the little girl in her arm, and they both flew upward in the brightness and joy far above the earth. With there was neither cold nor hunger nor pain, for they were with God. In the chapter, you have seen that the girl burned the bundle of matches just to see her grandmother there. As she loved her grandmother very much, she wanted to keep her there, so she burned all the matchstick. And also her grandmother never appeared so large and so beautiful that she want to keep the view in front of her all the time. That's why she burnt all the matchstick. And at last what happened? She was taken in arm and moved upward in the sky, where there was neither cold nor hunger nor pain, and it was the only place near to God. Hope this question and answer will be beneficial for you. If you find this video helpful, you may like, subscribe and share this video.